Season 8, Episode 15. And today we are talking about Book Direct. The whole Boostly podcast is about direct bookings. Why is direct bookings important? Well, just a premise, what has happened? 90% plus on Airbnb, Booking.com and third parties to bring in their bookings. And when you do that, then this is when it's going to hurt you the most, because they didn't work on increasing their direct bookings. And this is why this conversation is going to be super important. So without further ado, Damien, if you could just do me a massive favor, introduce yourself a little bit, if you can do, your background.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Damien. I am joining you from Spain, southern Spain, near Malaga. I am a fierce advocate. Happy to talk a bit more.
You're obviously in Spain, and we're recording this on the 2nd of April. How was the last sort of 2 to 3 weeks of your life?
Well, I mean, to say it's unprecedented, is an understatement. I've been on lockdown here with my family, my 2 young kids who are 3 and 5. Not been easy. You're struggling, we're struggling. Can we change your dates free? What can we do for you?
For everybody that is watching this, you will have suffered in some way, shape or form from this, and you will remember the date that I remember waking up and there was a notification on my phone. It was from Airbnb. And this is why we can talk about it. We go conferences, events, all about it, but you've got to actually start to make that process into getting a direct booking. And what was your personal takeaways from that show?
I would never organize an event on my own again. But secondly, just how this has truly resonated with people. I think an important theme here that I had kind of not realized was that a lot of people feel it's important in this day and age, people feel isolated. They feel like, they're under the control of some major OTAs, and they don't necessarily have, not even just the control over their bookings, but there's not other people out there necessarily like them.
So let's move on to your idea then, because I got a text off you, I think it was a week or 2 weeks ago, with your next idea. So let's just break down what you're thinking. Let's just break down what you have in plan. And most importantly, we will give you at the end of this the little domain that you can go to register your interest.
Off the back of my event in London, which you were all so kind to contribute to, the feedback was incredible. Was so good, and mostly about the content. That the content was fantastic. I thought long and hard about all of those experts out there that could really contribute something of real value and real education. And I'm sure the guys at the Boostly community would concur with that. That there was so much to learn. Nearly all of the presenters there all agreed that they learned so much of this, of other aspects and other ways to generate direct booking. I think that's it. If the experts can learn, everyone's going to learn. Yeah,
anything comes on the back of this coronavirus, and just how this crisis has just taken over the world. I think there's anything you want the Boostly people to come at you with, any suggestions or whatnot? Is there anything that we can do to help spread the word?
I know your community, they're very proactive and they're very engaged, and I see it on your Facebook groups, and I love that. This is exactly what this event is for.
Any previous one of these, you're going to be hearing them for the first time. So are you ready?
Let's go for it.
All right, number 1. If you could be isolated or on lockdown with one celebrity, who would it be?